The hunter, seeing the girl holding a shovel, assumed she intended to harm his dog and immediately aimed his rifle at them. The girl hastily explained that her friend had stepped on a landmine and she was using the shovel to keep the dog away. Hearing this, the hunter found it absurd, stating that he had hunted in these mountains for over a decade without ever hearing about landmines. However, he ultimately lowered his gun. When the hunter learned of the girl's plan to dig a large pit for the man to jump into, he laughed again. Nevertheless, he took the shovel from the girl, ready to help. But in the next moment, while the man was distracted, the hunter suddenly threw a rock at him. When the man remained completely still, the hunter finally believed he had indeed stepped on a landmine, realizing that no matter what he did next, the man wouldn't dare resist. The hunter then asked the girl why her friend had stepped on a landmine. Initially reluctant, the girl eventually confessed under the hunter's threat to leave. "He's my fiancé, and this man is his best friend. We slept together once." Hearing this, the hunter's interest grew, and he began blackmailing the girl, demanding she hand over something if she wanted his help. To save the man, the girl had no choice but to agree to the hunter's demands. Shockingly, the hunter rummaged through her bag and pulled out a pair of panties, which apparently didn't satisfy him. He wanted the panties the girl was wearing. Seeing this, the man beside them immediately intervened, emptying his pockets of all his money and bank cards. However, the hunter tossed the money on the ground, clearly preferring the girl's clothing. Under the hunter's coercion, the girl reluctantly removed her panties. Having obtained what he wanted, the hunter grabbed the shovel, moved behind the man, and continued digging the pit. However, he wasn't fully committed to helping, clearly stalling for time. At that moment, the girl accidentally discovered the hunter was carrying a radio. She urgently requested he contact a landmine expert for assistance, but the hunter made an even more outrageous demand. He took the panties from his pocket, casually tossing them aside, and said, "I'll give you the radio if you fetch them." Unable to dig the soil alone, the girl had no choice but to comply. However, the hunter seemed unsatisfied and made an even more egregious request.
"So, if you do this job for me, I give you radio, but for this, you must bring it to me like a dog. Do you understand?"
So, the girl, truly like a pet, lowered her head to retrieve the panties, a humiliation akin to toying with a dog deeply etched in the man's mind. Soon, the hunter would pay the price for this.